I'm going to wait just for a few people to jump on and make sure you all can hear me. Whoever's here, if you could please say hi. And yeah, so I'm going to bring in some messages for us today, a little transmission, little love and aloha, and pull just a few cards for us. And I think while I'm waiting for everyone, I'm just going to light burning some cinnamon today to bring in really positive energy and abundance for everyone as well. Yeah, so happy New Year, everyone. I'm really, really grateful to be here. And can you all hear me? Can you all hear me and see me okay? Aloha, Melissa. Welcome. Yay. Okay, perfect. So whoever jumps on, please say where you're from and how you're doing, okay? So today, what I'm going to be bringing in about is I've been going through so much, everyone. I've been leveling up to such a degree, and what I'm going to do is share some basic stuff today, and I'll bring in more as the month goes on. So I hope everybody's well. Hope everybody had a great December, a great break, like a great rest. The energies have been incredibly intense. They're going to continue on, of course. So some of you might also be experiencing ascension symptoms. So if you are, share it with the group as well. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel and for giving a thumbs up to this video as well, so it can, share out more on the platform. I am going to be doing a bit more on TikTok for the time being. That's what I've been guided to do, because all the other platforms, the algorithms have gotten very strange, but I will still pop in here, of course. Of course. This is my main tribe. Okay, so for everybody who's new, welcome. Thank you for being here. All the beautiful starseeds, lightworkers, empaths, 144,000. If you're on the twin flame journey, a great reading came in for the next 3 months. You can check that out on my channel. If you're a new starseed or a Blu-ray, there's a reading for this entire month. I looked into for the entire month. So I'm just going to pull a few cards today, but I really want to talk with you all about a lot of things. So personally, right now, we're in the full moon in Cancer portal. And I'm getting goosebumps. Where I am, this is all divinely aligned. All the astrology is divinely aligned. So we've got Mercury in retrograde, we have Mars in retrograde, we have Uranus in retrograde. By the 22nd of this month, all planets will be direct. So this is the last cleanup. So how convenient that we also have a Mercury retrograde at this time that started on the 29th of December. It will complete and start going direct on the 18th of January. However, there's still going to be some tidy up, for about 2 weeks after that. So there is what I've been shown the last couple of days is, and I've been talking a lot about quantum jumping, and I'm going to continue to talk about quantum jumping right now is our most powerful manifestation tool, because we are powerful creators. And if we don't like the reality that we're in, there is a timeline and a dimension with a version of you that has the life that you want to live. Okay. So what we're being shown at this time is, what do we need to do to get to that timeline? So Mercury's in retrograde. Mercury is all about communication, about our throat chakra, and about everything. It's totally showing us glitches in the matrix. All right. And it's going to continue to do that for the next couple of weeks. Oh, and before I forget, if anybody would like to work with me, contact information is in the description box below. I am offering sessions to learn about quantum jumping, and of course, other sessions to help you with your soul mission and to help you, just feel better as well. So thank you everyone who's booked, for this month as well. I'm very, very grateful for you. Okay. So the Mercury retrograde at this time is in Capricorn. We're in Capricorn. Happy birthday, all Capricorns. We'll be moving into Aquarius around the 20th, 21st of this month. And that will lighten up the energy a little bit. Capricorn right now is about what steps do you need to take to get where you want to go. So this is a perfect cleanup couple of weeks to rest, to regroup, to reboot, to realign and readjust your direction. And yes, if you're going through ascension symptoms and ascension flu, your body is processing a lot and detoxing out a lot, and it's letting you know what it needs. All right. The Cancer full moon energy is another level on top of this. Cancer is about nurturing ourselves. It's about our home, our earth home, our personal home, but it's also about our physical avatar, our physical body. And our bodies right now are needing a lot of TLC. So Mercury retrograde also slows us down, and the Cancer full moon wants us to make our self-love and self-care a radical first. And for many of us, we're givers. For many of us, we will give and give and give and give and give until we're depleted. And then on the other side, the givers end up in realities with the takers, and the takers will take and take and take and take until they're, not satisfied, and then there'll be some kind of drama, and then they'll move on. So that's one part. The next part of what I've been shown with Mercury retrograde. So I've been working with a group and also in sessions to help you all remember. You all know how to quantum jump, but we've been in this dense reality for so long, and we're still releasing parts of the matrix. We're going to continue to do that, but we're releasing the old versions of the matrix. We're still here on Earth, and we're to take the fifth dimensional and higher embodiment that we're remembering about, but we're still to be out there in the world and to share our light and shine our light, because so many souls are trying to remember. They're trying to wake up. All right. And our frequency, it's like a wave, it's like a ripple in the water. Our frequency alone will shift the energy in a room. It'll shift the energy in a shopping mall. It'll shift the energy while we're driving. So we're here to be our individual sovereign selves, but we're also collectively working as a starseed collective, as a Blu-ray collective, as a twin flame collective. There is a twin flame collective, but we're multiple things. We're multidimensional. We're multiple things. Okay. The third dimension is going to get crazier. The stories that are going to come out are going to get crazier. So we're to prepare ourselves for that and to remain neutral and to become observers. But we're going to start doing so much work together, and we're all working together as well. We're all on our assignments while we're sleeping. But right now, that's why, even my guides and maybe all of your guys were saying, take a break through the holidays, enjoy your family and friends, lift that joy vibration for the planet, because that's what we've all needed, because it's been so serious. And as you can all see, maybe if you've been peeking into the third dimensional reality, those stories are continuing. The fear mongering is continuing. And some of the stories that are going to come out are going to be mind blowing for all of us. So we're to become these observers and just understand that that's the movie playing out. Okay. So the Cancer full moon right now I'm finding is bringing in a lot of ascension symptoms. It's bringing in dizziness, fatigue, nausea, are just a few of the symptoms. And definitely there's new viral mutations going around. So make sure you're taking some kind of preventative. If you've got something, your body is detoxing, it needs to rest, because you're integrating the new version of you. You're bringing in a new version of you, a new version of your higher self, an upgraded chakra and meridian system. Okay. I want to let you all know that and that's why I'm going to pull some cards. I want to see what comes in. We get to a point where our plasma body, light body, and I will be talking more about this in the coming weeks as well. Our plasma body is going to be the dominant quantum field, and there's far fewer ascension symptoms. So I want to give you all hope to know that. Like, I'm not experiencing as many ascension symptoms. I've gone through 10 years of it, and I've leveled up more into the plasma light body. So that was my upgrade through the holiday season. And the plasma light body is when we move from the 12th chakra system into the 22nd chakra system. Okay, so I want to pull some numerical cards today and see what comes in. And we're all at a perfect level. It's not a race to make sure we all have our 22 chakra system. It's part of the process to make sure our quantum field and our quantum computer and our Merkaba is upgraded to a level. We're preparing We're preparing for the new, we're preparing for new earth, we're preparing for the fifth dimension, we're preparing for the solar flash. So that's what this is all about. That's what the ascension game. So everyone's leveling up, everyone, you're completely where you're supposed to be, you're learning what you're supposed to learn, and you're moving in to that next reality. So interesting, because I pulled one card for us, for the photo for this live, and I got the Merkaba. And I apologize about the lighting today. I think my bulb is going on my, I'm not going to say it, but on my little thing. So this is as bright as it is. And it's also very dark today. There's a storm coming in. But we got Merkaba. So I'm supposed to talk about this. So this is our light vehicle. This is what's activating and repairing. But it can only do what it needs to do. And we're doing our ascension work and our shadow work to clear out the old programs of ancestral imprints, of galactic trauma, of personal trauma, to level us up to the next level of the game. We can't take it with us. So I would suggest really pay attention in this Mercury retrograde, what's coming forward, what patterns are reappearing, who's reappearing, what's coming in your dreams, because those are, I was literally shown, I'm leveling up, and a couple of people were hanging onto my feet to keep me in this previous timeline. And I'm like, oh no. So I've already had some very intense initiations already. And I've had to like firmly draw a line in the sand so I can level up, because that's all fear-based. There are many souls that think it is a race. There's many souls that are being left behind, and none of you are being left behind. We're where we're supposed to be. And but I want to give you all hope that if you are going through ascension symptoms, that's your body saying, hey, please take care of me right now, okay? And the other, like when I started looking at this pattern, I started to realize that over the years, I'd often been dizzy and nauseous from the solstice through the holidays, because we're receiving so many galactic codes, but I didn't know that. Okay, so we have been receiving massive galactic codes, especially around the solstice, because they were coming right from the galactic center. You can go check out the other video that I shared about that. That source universal energy, like a pinpoint coming in and bringing in another version of ourselves. Plus our galactic teams have been upgrading our systems as well. Okay. So let me just show this all to you, so that this is going to help some of you remember that you're using it, and or you're going to start wanting to understand more about that. So it says transcendent ascension, you are rising up. What a perfect message. Okay. What do I want to talk about next? Yes, so let's just finish up with Mercury retrograde. So literally find a tool to clear your reality, your timelines, to let go of people, places, things, to work through this Mercury retrograde, and it'll be much easier when you move forward. You'll be on your highest timeline. So all of us, even who do quantum jumping, have been slowed down a little bit. All right. The next message I wanted to bring in about is we're in the midst of a LYRAN galactic activation. We're very close to the LYRAN constellation. It will be active until the 20th. So those of us that resonate with being a LYRAN are receiving more information about our home stellar planet system, and also our team is coming in and working more closely with us. For those of you who are new, I've known that I've been a starseed since the 90s, but I've only been sharing about that on this channel, like verbally, since 2017. And I too am getting pieces of my puzzle to help share with all of you, to help you remember. So we literally are remembering more of who we are. We're not just a human, we're a soul having a human experience, and we're a soul that has many galactic lifetimes as well. And we're being prepared to remember more, because when we're all together, we want to remember about all these beings don't look how we look. They don't look humanoid. So we're preparing for that as well. Okay. So we're going through the LYRAN constellation activation right now. And those of us who are LYRAN are getting those activations and downloads. So that's super, it's very heartwarming for me. What I want to also share with you is that I've had a tool brought to me to confirm some of my astrology with the galactic overlay. And literally most of my lineage is LYRAN. Isn't that amazing? And I just found that out last night. So for those of you who would like to work with me or have booked a 22-dimensional starseed session this month and going forward, if you would like a little overview of your galactic astrology that can be included, and it's not on my website yet because I literally just came hot off the presses. But I'll tell you my main groups, because I've been so connected to the Pleiadians, yet it's interesting the Pleiadians didn't come up in my blueprint. Doesn't mean that I'm not connected to the Pleiadian system. It just means that in this lifetime, when I looked at the chart, I thought, this is what I came in to heal and to embody in this lifetime. So main star origins for me are LYRAN, Andromedan, Sirius B, and with the LYRAN system is Vega. But what's also interesting is what came through was the Orion system. Now I've talked a little bit about the Orion system, and I'm going to do some healing and some clearing around this for myself, and I'll have more information about this too. So on this journey, what I've learned this last year is that the Orion system had kind of been taken over, and the reincarnation recycling program of many starseeds and light workers that have felt, some of you may have felt this, you may have felt trapped. As soon as you found out you were a starseed, maybe you felt the need to go home. So the thing is that many starseeds were being recycled, many light workers were being recycled back to this planet based on what was going on in the Orion system. But isn't that interesting? There's so many positive things about the Orion system. And I feel like we also came in to know the story, but then heal that as well. So I want to just hold this up for maybe any of you that connect with the Orion system. Okay, so this is Orion activation. Supernova, recreation, renewal, and rebirthed by the light. Yeah. So we came in to heal the shadow aspects because that's old information that's been imprinted on our soul, chakras, meridians, quantum field, to help us level up. So it's just an old story, an old chapter. And that's why I do the quantum akashic work that I do, because I help and assist all of you to clear those stories and those timelines if you don't know how to do it. Okay. All right. So let me just see what else they wanted me to bring in. Mercury retrograde and quantum jumping. I talked about that. And I think this is the very first time I've felt positive about a Mercury retrograde. So for those of you who are new or you watch this later, my sun sign is Gemini, my rising is Virgo. Those are both connected to the planet Mercury. When Mercury goes retrograde, and you might all have come in on a Mercury retrograde, so you'll feel differently. You might actually feel more alive and vibrant when Mercury is retrograde. But for me, it slows down my thought process. It slows everything down. I have a hard time remembering things. I find technology is glitchy. I find like there's always an elevator that goes out. Sure enough, the day the Mercury went retrograde, elevator went out in our building, all that kind of thing. So it's a readjustment of timelines. It helps our journey to readjust. Oftentimes things go missing in stores, and then we have to go somewhere else. So literally our light trail is changing. When we make adjustments like this, it changes our neural pathways, and it heals and it expands our neural pathways as well. Okay. So this is a massive collective and individual clearing up of timelines, so it's a really great opportunity to do that. The other things I wanted to share with you is that the full moon is in Cancer, but we're in Capricorn. Both of those signs are heavily connected to the LYRAN system. So that might be a new piece of information for all of you as well. Okay. I will be bringing more information in about the nodes again as well, because I know we've got an eclipse coming up at some point, and then I think the next one's in March. The nodes are still North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio. South Node is where we're coming from. North is where we're going to. And those nodes will be changing this year in July. Okay. And let me see, what else did they want me to talk about? Just basically that radical self-care and self-love is our priority at this time. I think that's it. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards. I'll come back and do a little question and answer once I finish with the messages, okay? Yeah. So I feel a whole lot rested, more rested. I hope you do too. But I've been very, very sleepy, very sleepy. Okay. I'm going to just pull just a few cards today. I'm going to use the Gateway Light Activation deck for a couple of cards. I'm going to pull some numerology cards and then dragons and see what comes in. Yeah, aloha, everybody. Welcome. I'll come say hi in a minute. All right. Oh, if you all have pets, word on the street is, including with my Starseed kitty Sapphire, the pets have been going a little wonky the last couple days. So that's how powerful this full moon is. Yeah, it's been really interesting. And I've been shown like the Mercury retrograde and this full moon And the other two retrogrades are kind of making this static on the line. It's making like a fog coming in. So everything seems a little frustrating for some, a little bit foggy, a little out of the norm, okay? And because it is. Yeah, it is. All right. The other message they want to just share me, this is my tribe, they're saying Mercury retrograde doesn't just impact us down here on Earth, it impacts all communication. So it impacts communication with our higher self, with our teams of light, with source universal energy. So it feels like there's this static on the line. Okay, so that's another thing that might feel a bit off for all of you right now. All right, first card that I brought in is the Stargate Heart. So all of this clearing, all of this quantum timeline jumping and releasing is because we want to, and there's the Merkaba again, right? We want to expand our higher heart and our heart even more so than it has been, because the more it's cleared and the more it's on, the more our Merkaba works and the more our plasma light body calms down, and then the ascension symptoms go, okay? And that's our vehicle. That's our vehicle to timeline jump, to transport, all sorts of things, okay? So a heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. So that's one of our processes through this week and this full moon. Let's pull another message in. See, so we've got the Merkaba. Some people call it the toroidal. No, that's the toroidal field. What else do they call it? Tetrahedron. Yeah, I call it, or you can call it super quantum computer as well. Let's see. Yep, so the Orion system just came in just to confirm. So that's something that many of us as starseeds are healing at a very deep level, the trauma from the Orion system. And we're doing it, and it's all good. And it is very much connected. That energy is very much connected to the loss of our home in Lyra. Let me just pull one more. I love it. Okay, crystal skull wisdom. So this is coming in for all of you that might be experiencing ascension symptoms at this time. So literally the density is being moved out and the crystalline plasma light structure is being brought online. So it says crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Yes, we have had solar flares the last couple of days, again, ramping up the DNA activations, the cellular memory activations, and moving the density out of our bone structure to bring in more crystalline, okay? If you all have crystal skulls, you might want to work with them as well. The physical body, like the structure, the spine, the bones, the teeth, the head, are very much connected to the Capricorn energy as well. So some of you might be feeling that too, okay? Bottom of the deck is our beautiful violet flame. So again, a fantastic tool for clearing and transmutation. And so we're going to continue to, obviously, to use this, and I use this in my sessions with all of you, both distance and personal, and I've been bringing the amethyst ray into. So I feel this year I'm going to be bringing in more plasma rays. If you haven't watched the little gold and diamond plasma activation, it's a tool that they guided me to bring in for you, just a short meditation to help clear some timelines for you all, okay? All right, chamber of the violet flame for karmic release and radical transformation. Radical self-love, radical transformation. Okay. Let me just pull some numerology cards because I want to see if there's anything from the 22nd chakra system that wants to come in today for all of us. I'm just asking for the best messages, and if not, that's okay. All right, first off, number 71, health. You can't make this up. Health. Health is our like review, everything, like how you're feeling. This is, I think, where all of the original New Year's resolutions came from, is like, how are we all feeling? This is a brand new year, a brand new slate. So what can I bring into my reality to raise my frequency and get my physical avatar happy again? Okay, so number 71, health. I see the sacral, the crown, and the third eye activation. 7 is about moving forward. That's the Chariot card in the Tarot, and it's also, we're in a 7-year this year. 2023 is a 7-year, and then we have the 1, which is new beginnings. We're in the first month, and then they both make an 8, which is the unification, abundance, and feeling like balanced and empowered. Okay. So let's see what else wants to come in. Oh, I love it. Oh, number 85, follow your dreams, 85. So this is a great time to reassess your direction, your soul mission. Have you started? Where do you want to go to next? And I affirm that for all of you, okay? I'm just going to pull one more from the top. Number 41, self-discipline. That adds up to a 5. There's the green energy of the heart chakra, of course, and then again the orange energy. The orange energy is our sacral chakra. So with all of this clearing and healing that we're doing right now, we're releasing the imprints from the lower chakras as well. And the self-discipline is like making sure that we're putting ourselves first. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Bottom of the deck is number 88, abundance. This is a fantastic year to manifest new levels of abundance and prosperity. However, that's what we're being shown right now. If that's something that you're trying to manifest, you're literally being shown what's still hanging around that you need to let go of. And we have to do it in pieces. It's because we can't all jump ahead too much of the collective. We're quantum jumping within this reality to make the best of our reality. So yeah, with ease, joy, and grace. Okay, just gonna pull one more. 56. So nothing came in about the 22 chakra system. So number 56, which is about relationship change, throat chakra, heart and high heart. That's an 11. So some of you literally might be going through another releasing and letting go of certain individuals or certain timelines. Okay, and that's okay. We all know it's not forever. It's a temporary timeline adjustment until those souls can be in our frequency and vice versa. All right. Okay. So since they didn't bring in anything about the 22 chakra system, I'll just let you know that most of the colors from the 13th chakra up to the 22 are plasma rays. So I'll be talking more about that in the coming years. So things like white, violet, pink, emerald, like I'll be talking more about the plasma frequencies. And the top two, the 21st one is sapphire blue and gold. I love that. And that's connected to, of course, our throat chakra, but it's also connected to our plasma body, activating our blue ray mission and codes as well. Okay. When I talk about the codes are literally like instructions being downloaded, like new apps being downloaded into our chakras and our quantum field. Okay. And then number 22 is platinum. So I'll be talking more about the platinum ray as well this year. Super exciting. Okay. Let me just pull some dragons for us all. See how everybody is doing. And just ask for the best dragons. Oh, God, I love it. We got the dark blue galactic dragon. You can't make this up. Okay, dark blue galactic dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe. So literally, we're igniting codes of our new master blueprint. We're accessing more cosmic wisdom and entering into higher service. So everyone is being called up. Okay, everyone is being called up to the next level of service. So you can work with the dark blue galactic dragon. How awesome. That. And the earth and the air dragon has come in. So represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, and manifest your hopes and your dreams. So what a wonderful message for all of us. And what I'm seeing is like spending time out in nature, being with the earth and being with the trees that have so much wisdom to help us align at this time. And the final message is the black dragon. And this is a great dragon for when we're going through a huge metamorphosis transformation. So the black dragon will come in and cocoon you so that your divine potential can grow. So meditate, reflect, you're undergoing a metamorphosis. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to check in with you all. Just thank you all for being here. Thank you for liking this video, sharing it if you're called. Okay, so just saying aloha to Melissa, to Marcella, aloha Casey Lee, aloha Roshni, Barbara. Yep, Roshni, I hope that you're feeling better. Yeah, that's when I go through something like that, it's just a massive overhaul and upgrade. Aloha Christine Love, aloha Veronica, aloha Aina. Hi, Janie. Aloha, beautiful souls. Aloha, Casey Lee. Your natal Mercury is retrograde in Capricorn. Yeah, so Christine Love, how are you doing with all that? How are you doing with all that? Okay. Aloha, Sue and Julie. And Priscilla, I love that. And hi, Sherry K. How are you? Okay, I'm just going to see if there's anything new. Does anybody have any, like a specific question that I can answer before I head off? Does all the clearing happen naturally or consciously doing it? Both, Julie, and I would suggest learning to do it, because as soon as you learn to do it, it's like that, right? When the universe keeps bringing us signs over and over and over again, that's when our physical body goes through so much. Yeah, so good question. But yes, I started to consciously clear my timelines. I've been doing it for years, but I started literally consciously doing it when I started offering the Akashic record readings and clearings. So that was 2017. Yeah, because because we want to make sure we're on our not only our highest timeline, we're in our highest potential, our highest frequency that's always there, that we don't have to worry. I want to also share with all of you, so you know, um, the J Seals release quantum session and the advanced session. Since I've done both of those, complete transformation for me. So I'm able to go back out now and be with large groups of people, and I'm okay. So if any of you are having difficulty being around large groups of people, etc., like because of the frequency, the timelines, the energy, I just want to let you know that those sessions are very helpful as well. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think, Julie, too, the reason that we want to consciously do it, because it's not about being left behind anymore, but it's about being prepared. So the timelines have been accelerated, right? So 3D is going super slow, but our timeline, our galactic timeline, has been accelerated. And that's all I've been told, is that we need to be ready for whatever's coming. And it's better if we have all of our tools available to us. So we get more tools given to us, the more we clear and heal and release traumas and the shadow side. Okay. What's the best way I can get more in touch with my guides for guidance? Great question, Jules. Much of the frequency, the distortions about being in touch with our guides is in our Akashic records. It's usually traumas from this lifetime, from other lifetimes, ancestral. So when we start to heal and clear that, we actually can get more in touch with our abilities and our guides. Okay. Great question. All right. Yes, aloha, high vibe souls. Aloha. So I'm going to head off, you all. I've been on here for almost 33 minutes. Sending you all so much love and aloha. I will be back soon. Again, if any of you would like to book with me, check the description box below. There's some awesome offers on right now. There is, it's a last call if anybody wants to join the Quantum Jump group that will start next week. And that also includes the 3 Zoom courses from December. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your week, everyone. Mahalo nui loa. Take care. I'll be back soon. Thank you for being here. Bye.